Hey y'all, this is Coco with Enhanced by Design, and coming to you with Coco's 2 cents. And I want to talk about the Braxtons. And this is the episode from last week, I believe, and it has been on my mind. And it's about Tawanda and her husband. Yeah, that man pissed me off so damn bad. Okay, I see why Tawanda is so upset. She is working her tail to the bone for her sister. She is out of the country. She is the only one bringing home a paycheck in that household. This nigga gets served some papers that they need to be out of the house by a certain day. He ain't do shit. He waits for her to come home and lay all that bad news on her. She don't even have time to recuperate. She didn't even get her a drink of water. Nothing. And this nigga talking about the sheriff not gonna let the door and we got to be gone. He didn't stay down there to try to help her figure out the problem. He took his silly ass upstairs. She said she was gonna figure it out. That's the type of nigga you don't want. You heard me? Look, listen, and learn from her situation, ladies. I know times is changing, and in some households, the women are the breadwinners. But the man, regardless of who brings in the most money, he is still the head of the house. Per the Lord. That's what the Lord said now. He is the head of the house. That doesn't mean he has to bring in the most money. That doesn't mean he has to make all the decisions. But he needs to be man enough to know what to do and when to do. And he may not have been able to find him a place to live, but hell, he should have at least had something written down. He could at least say, well, baby, I looked around and they got this available and this available. What's our budget? Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. I was sitting here like, what the hell is going on? She need to leave that nigga and get hers a nanny. Do you hear me? A nanny. Or why can't them kids stay with her mama when she on the road? Some damn body. Because that nigga ain't worth a pallet. I don't know what. That you sit there and you and your family gonna be on the street. Now you knew that house was in subrogation, whatever the hell they said it was, that whoever originally owned that house was in foreclosure and that you possibly would have to leave. As a man protecting his family, he should have already been looking for a place. He should have already been coming up with plan B while your wife was ripping and running, making the money for the family. Sisters and brothers, I don't know what your opinion is, but please let me know. I mean, what is that? He don't want no hell no, he don't want no damn counseling because he don't want nobody to tell him how stupid he is. Now he need to pull his stuff together. He ain't got to be bringing in a whole bunch of money, but you need to be a man. And if you ain't working, then you need to make sure the house is together. You need to make sure when your wife come home, her mind is at ease. Now, if it's a 2-family household and both of y'all busting y'all asses every day like my house, then we need to have some communication and some cooperation, and not everything is going to fall on me and not everything is going to fall on him, but we need to come together and work it out. You know what I'm saying? So I understand what Tawanda is frustrated. I understand why she's frustrated. And I would kick that nigga straight to the curb. Did you hear me? When I would be packing my shit to be moving, I'll be packing his shit and he'd be moving somewhere else. Move your ass on to someplace else. Whew. I'm doing a video. So you ain't even got nothing on.
I do have something on.
Anyway, and then that Tamar. Look at that marriage. Her husband gives her everything he wants. He will give her anything that she asks for, basically. But when that nigga shuts it down, he shuts it down. And he shut it down in a nice way, don't he? He like, that ain't how a wife should be. He ain't having it. He bring home the bread, the bacon, the stove, the refrigerator. He brings it all. You see what I'm saying? And she understands who the head of her household is. Although she wants certain things, and she knows how to, she asks for them. She know what she's supposed to be doing. She know. But she's spoiled. She the youngest of all them girls. She's blessed. I mean, not many women can have a husband that has money like that, where they can go buy vacation homes in Miami or whatnot. And sometimes watching the show, I do think she's a little ungrateful. But at the same time, I understand her pain in that she does have just about everything in the world except her personal dream, her own personal goal. So I understand that. And her goal is to be a singer. And I know it hurts to see her sister doing what she wish she could do. And then I look at the other hand, and it looks like, Tony, even though she has her career, but she looks like she wish she had a husband and she could stay home and she could take care of her business. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said in my last video with the Housewives of New Jersey, it ain't always gravy, baby. It look like it's all diamonds and gold and pearls and beach houses and flowers and Rolls Royces and Benzes and BMWs. But sometimes, baby, there's some things that's so rooted that you can't even toot it. You know what I'm saying? So be aware of what you're getting into. Learn from mistakes that you've made. Learn from other people's mistakes. Learn to listen more and not talk as much. And I love reality TV, even though some of it might be a little scripted or whatnot. But it lets me know that these people are still real people like myself, and they still have issues in life like everybody else, regardless of their status, their job title, their career status, how much money they got. You know what I'm saying? And that was the one thing the Braxton sisters said on the Monique show, is that they wanted to show their true values, that they wanted to show that, what they go through. And it ain't always gravy, baby. But that's all. The Braxtons, and just looking at these men and us women, sometimes we just need to take a step back, and understand that God gives you a gift to work in your gift. And sometimes we let our gifts expire because we don't have the ambition to do it. But go ahead and, what I'm saying, put some of them gifts to work. And, let me know what you think. Talk to your girl. Bye.